me, so eating is a must. Mini square fat, mini square fat, mini.
Alright, so this is my first progression picture of my artwork. The reason why I drew the building like this is because I'm trying to get some futuristic feeling to the building. And yeah, so there's nothing much to the first progression picture, so let's move on to the second progression picture. Alright, so this is kind of where things kind of get more complicated. I decided to add more buildings to it because originally there was only going to be one building, but then to me it just kind of like bland, so I decided to add more buildings, and that's what I did here. So now for day 3 and 4. Now the reason why I put 3 and 4 together was because there wasn't much progression in between each progression, and honestly I just kind of got lazy, not gonna lie, but I figured that instead of adding just like multiple buildings, just kind of just be there, I decided to have each building have its own purpose, and that's what I did here for progression 5. As you can see, the building is very very unique looking. It has all these like weird shapes. You can see how each building has its own distinct style. Day 6, the final progression picture. This is actually not the final progression picture, as the real final is covered in pen, but unfortunately I didn't take a picture of it. Anyways, nothing really much from progression 5 except that I added more detail to the drawing itself. So the type of details you can see are signs, wording on the buildings, as well as more detail by adding more corridors, windows, and many more. So basically overall I just kind of personalized each building. So the technique I used was a vanishing point technique, and there are 2 types of vanishing point techniques. There's one vanishing point and there's a 2 vanishing point. So for this particular artwork I used the 2 vanishing points. Each building is a energy company, meaning that they all want to improve the future by creating renewable energy resources, because at the moment energy is becoming more scarce by the day, and that's why we need new leaders like these energy companies to help shape the future. So what was challenging about this project? Well, to be honest, this project wasn't even that challenging, as all I had to do was like just draw a straight line with my ruler. And would I change anything? No, I wouldn't change anything, but I would rather like to add something to my drawing, and that something would be more buildings and more details. And that will conclude my presentation.